with your thumb is that you bury it. That's good because you're forcing me to go down, which opens up here. So when you go, do you go straight over?
Pretty much.
Oh, good.
I think just take this.
I love that.
Just.
Yeah, I love that. What I would like is for you to separate your fingers just a little bit to make your hand a little bit bigger. Because if I am strong enough, I will counterwise you here. You know it?
Yeah.
And if you're like here, there's an opening for me to go to your pinky.
Okay, so if I'm too close together, I'm too high.
Yeah, your hand will be smaller, you know. So I would like to have you to separate your fingers just a little bit, just to make the hand a little bit wider, like so, like I'm doing right now. Yeah, there you go. No, go back one. Just there. Is that possible?
Mm-hmm.
Because that makes you have your fingers a little bit more tight around my wrist. Because if you're higher up, I will go underneath it, I will pop you. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because your weight class, the guys have this kind of forearm. And they can lift a little bit easier. I'm like a 90-kilo wrestler.
So what do you think about, like, another question, what about this hand? I've been told to put it here, so that you can pull,
what
push.
I do is, I don't use it active. See, my arm is just here. There's sometimes, but I'm not aware of it, but sometimes the day after I get some pain in it, even if I just pull with it. So I noticed that I have done something with the pain, but I don't know what it is. But at the time, what I know is that I just put it up top of it. I don't. It's nothing that I use active. So what I would, right there. But what I would like you to do is to grip with the pinky first. You know, when you grip up, you come up to the table, you grip with the pinky first, because then you're going to be active here first and up.
Okay.
Yes. You feel the difference in the gripping?
Mm-hmm.
This feels more than with the last gripping you did. Yeah, and now same thing. Do your finger, there you go. And try to do that as we did with it. Yeah, with the pinch grip. That's better. How does that feel?
Feels strong.
Yeah. Will you strong here too? Oh, definitely. That's a good solid grip right there. And you have your back with you? Yeah. See, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
So take a picture of like he's standing right now, so we have it.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody.
I have a movie on it.
Yeah, cool. This is a good grip. Yeah, and you standing.
I switched my feet. My toe is pointed this way.
Yeah, it looks perfect.
I'm not as tall as I would like to be. So the question is like setting the height that I want to be at. I want to be a little.
It's not a factor, right? Because you're like me. You're about the same height as me. And it's not a factor. You don't have to be taller. You know, the important thing for me is that you have balance. And you have that with the toes aiming. It's pretty much okay. As long as you bend your knees just a little bit, find the balance where it feels good. You're okay. Yeah, there you go. Oh, that's a good grip. I like this. And I have to go down. Right there. Yeah. And what I like you to remember, because you pull a top roll, chalk in between. And to chalk from here.
What about covered thumb? Right now he's a doctor.
I used to get real high up and just crank the thumb.
But when you do that,
but I got stuck in a hook and I'd be in a bad position.
But when you close your thumb, I feel space here that I didn't feel when you didn't. And this space tells me in the start that I would go right here. You feel that?
Mm-hmm.
So I think when you're not wrapping, you feel the difference? See?
Yeah.
No, he's not supposed to wrap his thumbs. Okay, now we got it already. Okay. Because now it's so much steadier grip. There's no spacing in between here, like you did before, and your hand feels wider. It's much better, much better. This is perfect. And when you go over, and you put pressure on my pinky. Not much, just a little bit, right there. This is a quarter roll. slowly go back to start, right there, and turn, and go back again. Right there. That's it. I want you to have pressure on my pinky at all time because you're stopping my possibility to turn you around. See, if you go quarter roll without pressure on my pinky, I can drag you. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
But as long as you're putting pressure on it, you're opening up my hand. And if I'm dragging now, I'm sliding. That's a big difference. You understand? So put pressure on the pinky of the opponent at all times when you do your quarter. There you go. And if you get in trouble, stop. Don't reload because you're still in a good position. So don't go back. Just stop and wait it out because you're in perfect positioning here. If you need to finish it with a hook, don't just turn your wrist. Turn your wrist and angling with your shoulder. Yeah. Because here you can finish it by sliding. It's done. Okay?
Like that.
Yeah. Because it's when you can't finish it with the top roll, you just barely roll. But when you roll, the guy thinks that you're going to go this way, but the easiest way is just because you're already here as far right as you can on the pad. So you got 18 centimeters of sliding, and that's more than enough to finish it. As long as you stay with your hip at the table, you'll be able to slide it easy. So that's a good move to have.
Another question I have is in the hook.
Yeah.
Pull it back.
Yeah. I don't think that's good.
And
Yeah. No.
should I stay up
Yeah,
here?
because when you pull back, you pull straight into my block. You make me stronger. So what I
that's
would
not helping.
no. What helps you from here, if I'm dragging him, you feel strong here. But if I'm dragging him, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
So you're dragging with your whole body. Straight over. Not back, not side. Yeah. Same time. Either way.
It felt like you went up a little bit.
Yeah. See? You're opening up. But because if you go back, you're stronger.
Yeah.
See, this is a bicep curl right here. Everybody's strong inside there. But if I go side at the same time, there's two motions at the same time. So I would like to have your hook from here, the lock position, and go with your whole body just small. It's much difficult to stop. Okay?
Yeah.
Cool. You got it. Good.
That's good.